Get commit. Get push origin master. Woo! All right. Damn, I'm bored.
Hey, Nelson,
Hey,
what's up, man?
hey,
Sorry,
bro.
just back-to-back meetings, been busy now it is.
I was thinking of like running a break free podcast. Like we just talk about stuff I do with a break free and people watch it.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Have you talked to Rob yet?
No, I haven't talked to him. No, let me
Yeah.
give him a call.
Yeah, let's call the boss man.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Hey, boss, how's it going? Hey, we want to run a quick idea by you if you're cool with
Okay.
this. We want to do a break free podcast. Talk about what we do, let people know what's going on with us and how we can help
And
them.
we mean you and everybody else,
Not just
not me.
yeah, not you.
Okay,
Not you.
good. Then yeah, cool. Cool.
All right. Well, in
Nice.
that case, all right, we'll get started.
Looking forward to seeing the end product, man. Show me what you got.
We'll
Cool.
do.
All right,
All
now
right.
back to work. Bill, working.
You got it.
Go.
Okay.
All right, back
Got
to
it.
work. Yes.
All right,
Thanks.
there.
All right. So,
All right.
well, do you want to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Right where you are, you're sitting in an electrical matrix of energy beyond belief, or most human conception. You'd be surprised to know how much knowledge and communication can be carried on its wave.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 1 of The Breakdown. I'm Nelson Velasquez,
And I'm Chris Lee.
and we're both cloud solutions architects for BreakFree Solutions, where we work with cross-functional agile teams to help organizations execute their digital initiatives.
Nice buzzword, Nelson. What does that mean?
Good question. Thanks for calling me out on it. Well, whether it's getting into the cloud, using DevOps, delivering digital products, doing some machine learning, some automation, or maybe just getting the best out of a Keurig machine, BreakFree Solutions is a leader in enabling businesses to achieve their goals, and we're here today to share how we do it.
Nice. And the breakdown is BreakFree's new podcast where we'll talk about all of the different things that we do. We're currently in our Agile and Scrum series, so we'll be chatting with our senior Agile coach, Dimovski, about some general Agile concepts and Scrum concepts, onboarding teams, how to use Agile, and even getting into living an Agile lifestyle. So to keep it interesting, we're going to play a few games and hopefully everybody enjoys.
So let's bring on our first guest, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. This person, you may have seen this person at the grocery store. You may have seen them at the post office. Heck, you may have even seen them drive next to you in traffic. Please give your attention to Bia Dimovski. Come on up, Bia. Gonna mute yourself. There you go.
Well, hello. Thank you for that wonderful intro.
Isn't that great? You're getting noticed by so many people now as a result.
That's right. That's right.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and let's get to know you. Like, what's going on in the world of Bia?
Well, I'm Bia Dimovski, as you said, and I am a senior agile coach at BreakFree Solutions. For about 3 years, I've been with the company. I really enjoy what I do, and outside of my work, I really love spending time with my daughter. I love taking little walks with her and answering a lot of questions she has about stuff in life and finding creative ways of answering those questions. I really enjoy discussions. I really enjoy talking to people, much like what we're doing right now. So yeah, and as an agile coach, I better do enjoy those things.
No pressure whatsoever. When the kid asks a question, you're like, I'm going to give you the agile answer to everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? We like to get everybody nice and warmed up before we start jumping into the very technical and the very interesting world of Agile with a game of Hot Box. That's right. This is called Hot Box. And this is the way it's going to work. We're going to throw some really fast-paced questions your way, just like you get from your daughter, right? We're going to ask those questions really, really quickly. We want you to spit out the first thing that pops in your mind. to answer it, and we're just going to accept it for what it is, and we're going to just get to know you a little bit better. So, Chris, why don't you set us up here for a game of Hot Box?
And question number 1, Star Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Yes, correct. Which TV family would you like most to be adopted by?
Ooh, interesting. TV family. I'm not much of a TV person. Ooh, I know one. I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna go to Downton Abbey.
Wow, all right, cool. A little British, yes, I believe you will.
A little bit of British. I would
Okay.
love to be adopted, but
Can you do that accent the entire time, please?
no, I can't.
What's something that you would re-gift to your best friend?
I don't do regifts.
Okay.
Pizza, Chicago or New York style?
Ooh, I live in Chicago. New York style pizza.
Correct again.
Oh,
Yes!
no!
Correct.
Oh, right.
After a hard day's work, Bia, what punk record do you put on to relax to?
I like the Beatles, actually.
Very punk.
I don't know how punk we're
Very
going
punk.
here, but
They were the
you know,
punk of a generation.
yeah, it's yeah, I do. I really do. I like the Beatles. I'm trying to give you like really fast and honest answers.
What is your favorite object in your home office?
Oh, I do actually at the moment. Again, keep in mind my answers can never be ultimate right now in this moment.
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't know if you're gonna here. Oops. When we went to London. We got
All
this.
right. And that's consistent with some other answers here. That's awesome.
So I'm not lying.
You ain't lying.
She's like, I want to go to Downton Abbey. I want to go Abbey Road. I want to hang out with George Harrison. Rest in peace. Last question for me is, if Alexa and OK Google got into a fight, who would win? Wow. I think I'm going to answer for you. OK Google. OK Google would win because that actually responded. My Alexa didn't.
It just responded to you.
There you go. There you go.
Big round of applause for Bia, everybody.
Woo!
Here for Bia at home. We got to know you a little bit better. We're gonna ask you some more serious questions.
We're
Why
asking
don't
to
you run
leave
us
now.
through some of those?
Now that we have gotten to know you better, we're gonna ask you to leave.
No, that was great. You did a great job.
Exit the premises, please.
The central theme or series that we're in right now is Agile and Scrum. And so obviously you were the ideal choice for our first interviewee here. First question, like what got you interested in Agile or even like living like the Agile lifestyle? Like what about it appeals to you?
I feel like the whole Agile lifestyle started with me more on a personal level before it started on a professional level, simply because I did have like a major personal life challenge that kind of felt more like I was sort of placed into an Agile lifestyle in a way, except it wasn't like being placed, more like dumped into an Agile lifestyle where you got to pivot, you got to adapt really quickly. And so when people talk about Agile lifestyle, it's very interesting to me because literally I think Agile happened to me in my personal life. And so when I discovered Agile as a profession, it was so fitting for me.
When you live the lifestyle of Agile, I mean, what are some of the things that you do for yourself to like prepare yourself to not only live within that lifestyle, but also like do it within the context of a team or context of a client? Like what do you do to prepare yourself or to be and remain in that lifestyle?
I don't have prepared steps because I could go into a room and talk to a bunch of people who are going to be the team, and they may be somewhere, I don't know, halfway lost in Agile, right? And if I walk in with my steps, with my skeleton, with the structure of, okay, number one, we do this. It's number two, we do that. It sounds more like a program that they need to graduate from. And once they graduate, they became agile. And it doesn't work that way. Agile isn't really a destination. It's a journey.
Let me ask you this question. I mean, if you're meeting them where they're at and what they're doing, like, right? Like, are there times where you tell them like it's okay to deviate?
How would you answer if someone asks you, do you exercise every day?
I do not exercise every day.
You do not exercise every day. So,
But we know we should, I think.
right.
Yeah.
So, and that's just the thing. We all know what we need to do. Doing it a lot of the times is hard. Agile is very simple. It is very much, if you think about it, it is very much common sense. But once you start doing it, it's really hard to actually do agile, especially if you are not used to it. A lot of the clients, a lot of the people and teams that we work with, they have been doing things in a certain way for a very long time. And so to kind of all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's go agile, they want to, right? You can see the excitement. But then when it gets down to doing the work, as soon as something changes and there's panic, right? There's change in circumstances, we all go to what we know. And so I always try to be mindful as an agile coach to that, because it happens. It will happen. If it doesn't happen with one client, it'll happen with another. I think agile isn't a thing that you reach. You're constantly kind of going in waves and trying to get closer, and then something happens, you step back, then you continue. So it's really a journey.
When you're talking like Scrum and Agile and all that, do you have certain tools or like in your tool belt that you always kind of emphasize to use? Do you kind of just use whatever, since we go to various clients as consultants, right? I mean, do you sort of encourage the use of certain tools? Do you have certain favorites that you kind of wish everybody would use, or even maybe certain things you don't like?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? Please tell me it's not a puppet.
My toolbox.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
That's huge.
That's my agile toolbox. It's very light. What I just showed you is pretty heavy, but the actual agile toolbox is very light. And honestly, it's really questions, like trigger questions that initiate discussions, questions that inspire ideas. So when I ask a certain question and somebody on the team goes, hey, I think that you said that, but that reminded me of this thing, and that this is how we can do this, where people are actually able to solve their own problems. That is truly, it's amazing. Just seeing that, experiencing that, that's amazing. Awkward silences, allowing awkward silences, because there's so much you can learn about what's going on about the client through those awkward silences. Sometimes I will kind of crack a joke, break the silence. Sometimes I let it go on purpose. I'll just sit there and we're all sitting in awkwardly silent, multiple moments.
Well, why don't we do that right now? Hold on, just give it a good 10 seconds.
It's really hard. I broke it. Sorry.
We failed at the awkwardness.
You can have the Jira board organized in perfect, right, tip-top shape and still not be agile, because agile is not on the board or the tools that you use. And that's why I don't really like the, I'll tell you a little secret now, I don't really like the whole agile toolbox, because, it puts emphasis on some kind of tools that it almost implies like, oh, Bia's going to show up with this agile toolbox. She's going to pull out her tools and we're going to be fixed. And I don't want that. I don't want people to think that. But
okay, can we change it to agile yoga mat?
Love it. No, I love that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, acceptance criteria. All right.
A little downward dog and we're good to go.
The other one, yep. Use cases. There you go. Again, it's in the communication, it's in the collaboration, it's within the team.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have can you give us an example of like you mentioned like some trigger questions or something, that you would ask teams to sort of lead them to kind of come to those conclusions on their own or something? And I understand that might be a little weird because sometimes you have to have a context or a situation, but I mean, do you
Oh,
have
let's give one. Let's give one. Here we go. We are a group of this is it. We have been asked to entertain a group of Eagle Scouts at their next Eagle Scout meeting, and we need someone to keep us on track so that entertainment is good. Go.
All right, so Twitter questions. Eagle Scouts. So what the first thing I suppose I would like to do if I had just met these people, I would ask them, why are you the Eagle Scouts? Like, why are you here? What are you trying to do?
We want to make sure that we show that the fact that our Eagle Scouts are able to protect, serve, honor themselves in the community as well. And we want to make sure that they're rewarded appropriately.
What are some things that you're currently doing to do that? Is that happening right now?
Well, there's a lot of trash, and we were told to pick up the trash, but there's too much trash. I don't know how we could pick it all up. At one, there's so much.
And we're not allowed to sell cookies, so we sell a lot of brownies, and those just don't sell nearly as much as a cookie.
So what can we do? What else can we do if we can't do that? Is there something else that you can think of that we can do?
So in this case here, it's like the Boy Scouts. This is the development team, right? Like Boy Scouts, that's the development team, and their purpose is to help serve the community, right? Help better the community, and so helping them find ways to do that. So actually, I think it's like a good sort of comparison to like a development team or an app team or something like that. Startup that's saying like, we've got an app and we want to change the world. Like all these apps want to do, right? Nobody can just pick like a modest thing. It has to change the world.
It has to change
entirely, right?
You have to understand where you're at so you know where you're going, right?
Yeah.
So So those are the kinds of questions that you like to ask, of like getting them to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Why are you here? What are you trying to do? And then so what are you doing now what are you doing now that is helping you do that? Or what are you doing now that's maybe preventing you from doing that?
I think the answer to your question is that we're going to rent a bouncy house for everybody to come in, and we're going to serve beverages there, and we're going to ask for donations. And that's how we're going to have ourselves appreciation.
There you go.
That is all your idea.
Wow.
I think I just viewed like Inception.
That wasn't it?
It was completely, yeah. This was, Nelson, you are so smart. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're a genius. How'd you ever come up with that?
You know what? That's why I'm here today. I'm so sorry, I gotta cut it short. These were great answers, but we gotta cut this short because we gotta go do the sprint review. Bia, I'm so glad you're here to help us through our sprint review and to help us present at our sprint review. And it's gonna be really, really important for you to help us out. Now, we wrote most of it, but we wanted to make sure that we got the team's input into this. And we need some information from you because you're the only person, unfortunately, on this team that has that information. So would you mind helping us out with this real quick, right before we present it?
I'm going to get the PowerPoint slide going. So I'm going to get off camera real quick. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to get that going. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so
Speed it up, Chris. We're on time here.
I know we're on time, so I'm going to ask these questions really, really quickly, and we want to make sure that we record this right. I need the name of the animal for this thing.
The name of the animal
Yeah, the name. I need the name of the animal right now. Give us the name of the animal.
Annie the animal.
Annie the animal. Even better. We need a number of some sort, some kind of number.
8.
8? Okay. Oh geez, we need a verb. An action verb of some sort.
Action verb?
Yeah.
As opposed to non-action verb?
There are non-action verbs, believe it or not.
Do.
They're the ones that require exercise.
Do.
Do? D-O?
D-O.
Okay, excellent. And now I need another verb, but I need one with ending in ing.
Pointing.
Blinking?
Pointing.
Pointing. Excellent. Thank you. We need an occupation. That has nothing to do with IT, just an occupation.
Therapist.
Oh, I love it. Oh, we need another occupation. I'm sorry.
Another occupation. Oh, jeez. An electrician.
Electrician. Beautiful.
Approximately 10 hours later.
The scientist. Can't get any better than that. Hey, Chris, is our presentation up to speed, man? We're way late presenting this.
We're late? Okay, no worries, man. I got you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sprint 8's Sprint Review for Team Annie the Animal.
Mm-hmm.
Bia, would you mind reading the team vision for us, please?
Not at all. Our team vision is to evolve the way the world do by seamlessly pointing therapists to electricians through our apps. We make games and phones more beautiful, opening up more possibilities for bank tellers, and more blue t-shirts for the outcasts.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. We're here to change the world, folks. So first, we'd like to talk about some of the accomplishments. Nelson was going to just kind of go over these real quick.
Yeah, we're really happy with this sprint right now. Some of the accomplishments that we had this sprint and challenges we had is that we created some new end user documentation for yoga and washing your hands. Really important two things to make sure every team is clean and flexible. We also successfully integrated the Moon Seniors platform with the Mint endpoint. As you know, they're not designed to do that. So we try to make sure that everybody the two platforms can talk to each other and that we can get communication established. And finally, we were able to add the Clowny, T-Rex, and Honey O Cheerios fields to the Chapstick dataset using the revolutionary new Rage Against the Machine algorithm.
And Bia, you know everything on our team.
True.
Bia, would you mind just reading these for us real quick?
Yeah, sure. During next sprint, we are planning on taking all the feedback that we are going to get from this sprint review. And we're planning on upgrading the ELSA database to version 2.0. We're going to add the Ugly Scientist feature to solve for unwalked passerbys. And this is going to be a really, we're gonna really solve for this.
There's a bad typo.
And then we're gonna stand 7 mountains, valleys, and beaches. So we're really counting on a productive sprint.
Yeah. And there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to our sprint review for Team Annie the Animal.
Hey, the animal.
Brilliant. Go ahead and unshare your screen there. That was great. Bia, thank you so much for being a part of this inaugural video podcast for BreakFree. It was a lot of fun. I felt like we shared a lot of really good information. I got to know you a little bit better. We're wondering, are there any comments or any closing thoughts that you have for people with our audience that you may want to share that maybe we didn't cover in our previous segments?
I just want to thank you guys for having me, for inviting me. It was really great. It was definitely fun. I don't necessarily have anything else to add, but I think it would be really wonderful if other people try this. It's definitely a really fun thing to do together.
Lovely. And also, just wondering, is there a way people can find you online? What's the best way for people to find you?
Sure, I have a LinkedIn profile that you can link later below the video, up the video, wherever we put those things now these days. I do have a LinkedIn video, and I can anytime if you reach out to BreakFree Solutions, for sure you're gonna find me there.
Awesome. And we're going to be posting this video onto BreakFree's blogs website as well. So anybody can view that at breakfreesolutions.com/insights. And that's all I have.
Excellent. Well, I hope you've been enjoying this entire episode here. I have been your host, Nelson Velasquez.
And Chris Lee.
And this has been Bia. Thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you on the flip side.
Thank you.